Microdosing for trauma. I've heard of many good experiences. What microdosing does is it releases you from your mind, from all the constraints on your body that your mind has made over the years, and go slowly into it, because a full psilocybin mushroom trip is not easy. It's like resetting your hard drive. It shows you all the things that are fake. It's sort of like the snow globe. It's sort of like you take the snow globe and go like this, like intensely, and then everything is spun around and you are stuck in the middle, and then all the snow in the snow globe settles and you stay in the middle, and all the snow, you realize it wasn't you. But for many people that's very uncomfortable, because we are very connected to certain concepts in our mind, and we think that's us, and that's actually just thoughts. So if you want to take a full trip, I would suggest having somebody like a shaman or a guide or a person that has been through a trip, or many of them, and in the forest or in a nature setting, and not at parties, and have a clear intention. And so somebody that's gonna soothe you and make you not afraid of what's happening. But if you go slowly, very micro, then it's not gonna be so difficult. You're gonna feel like dancing, you're gonna feel like very joyful in the body, because what microdosing does, it makes different neural connections between your mind and your body. So things that you were previously afraid of, those links break and you're suddenly more free. But with that freedom also comes you have to be able to let go of whatever is gonna die. So let's say you're afraid of dancing in, I don't know, or something. It could be whatever. It could be every person has different constraints. And what microdosing does, it sort of releases the chains from your mind, is not constricting your body so much anymore. And then you have to go with it. That's why it's called a trip. You're just going along. It takes a lot of surrender and a lot of losing control when it comes to microdosing and any psychedelics. So just be very careful, go very slowly, very compassionate, be in a setting where everyone loves you and knows all your shadows and has seen you. Like if that's your partner, if he can take you when you are hysterical, then he can be good for you maybe. But also it can be good for you to be on your own or with a friend or someone that can take the full force of who you are. Yeah, microdosing is good for trauma for many people. Some people recommend mushroom trips for old people that are maybe facing death soon, because it's very similar. It's a feeling of, I've done a lot of psilocybin mushrooms, and there's some things you can't even describe, but generally it's a feeling of being supported by earth. It's a feeling of being held by earth, like a spirit, like a living organism that sort of carries you, and you're protected, and there's nothing to be afraid of, and you are as important as a tree and as the sun and as an animal and as every other being. And that gives you a sense of security, but it also, like, if you gain that, you lose something else. Everything needs to be in equilibrium in nature. So if you're gonna gain this clarity, it's gonna take something from you, and what it takes is gonna maybe be an addiction. What it takes is maybe a part of your identity. So after I've done a full mushroom trip, it left such a big gap. Where I once had thoughts, now is just silence. And that can be scary. That can be scary for some people, the silence. Because the mushrooms pull you down into your heart. It connects you to your heart intelligence, which is much more powerful than the mind. Because just think, how would you communicate with other beings in this life if you never learned a single language? Because the mind is language. How would you think if you didn't learn a single word in your life? Because it's the words that make up your mind. I should do this. Who is that? What does that mean? I need to go and do this. What do I need to eat? What is this person saying to me? What does this mean? Not good enough, or I'm better than you, or whatever. These are all words connected to meaning. But what if you don't speak with words at all? How would you speak? You would speak through your heart. You would speak through this electromagnetic field, this energy field that you emanate from your heart. That's how plants communicate. And when you take psychedelics, you go into a communion. You become one with another type of intelligence, which, for example, it's mushrooms, or it can be the cactus, it can be the ayahuasca plant. Even when you take peppermint, you are communicating with the essence of the plant. When you take ginger, you are communicating with the essence of the plant, and it's doing something to you. It's communicating to your life force that you need more circulation. It's stimulating your energy in your body to move in a different way. And the mushrooms are the same. It's just much more different than what we've ever been used to. Since I've done since I've taken psychedelic psilocybin mushrooms, I'm not the same. I'm not, like, maybe for some of you this what I'm about to say is gonna feel weird, but I'm not only human after that. I've connected with I'm still human, but the capacity to feel things are greater. I feel connected to other organisms in some ways that I can't even explain in words. I suddenly feel that I'm connected to this intelligence that's been on Earth for forever. I feel like a translator. I feel like a mediator between this mycelium kingdom. I also feel you can check it out in my artwork. Go to my Instagram and everything. You'll know what I'm talking about. I draw these tentacle beings which have leaves and also tentacles like an octopus, and also it's cold earth, water, primordial. It's like a but an ancient hum that's behind us. And like, yeah, it's hard to describe. Anyway, so go carefully when you can combine your intelligence with animals. When you eat animals, you combine your life force with animals. And you can also eat mushrooms, and then you combine your intelligence with them. But you need to give up something. Let's say, for example, I can tell you that after I was working in a private hospital in the archives. So I was scanning charts and all that. And I went on a vacation in nature with some friends to take mushrooms. And after the vacation was done, I was like, how the fuck am I gonna go back into the concrete jungle and sit in an office for 8 hours? Cause everything seems so fake. And I wanna go and be Tarzan. I wanna be fucking Tarzan after taking mushrooms. So just be ready if you take enough of them. Just be ready to see the illusion if you live in the city. See how everything is fake and fabricated, and you can't go back. You just can't go back. Honestly, after taking mushrooms, and then especially after diving into human design, I don't feel the urge to talk with people anymore, because most of the people, the things that they come out of their mouths is not who they are. It's the VR headset. They think that they are their mind, but they're not. And I can feel the impulse of the body. I can feel the heart. I can feel the fear, the proving, everything. It's, if you want to say it's telepathy, but it's not. It's not some sci-fi thing. It's something everyone has. It just depends on your diet, it depends on your environment, it depends on everything. It's a knowing, it's a body feeling. Yeah, Teresa, definitely. You know the difference in being a soul in a human physical body. Yeah. And human design can make you closer. Jill saw it's lo-fi hip-hop radio on YouTube. So just lo-fi hip-hop radio on YouTube. It will be an image of a girl writing something, and it's 24/7 live. Yeah. So Summer, go slowly and be prepared to surrender and know that life supports you. Just really start slowly with the microdose, really slowly, and see what happens. And then if you don't feel anything, just increase it a little bit. And always make it a ritual. So I'm doing microdosing now. I'm gonna clear my schedule. I'm gonna surround myself with things I enjoy doing. I'm gonna be in some place where I can be free and prepare and have an intention, have sort of like a moment of prayer and centering and intention, and then do the microdose. It's very important to respect the plants and what they do to you. That's why many people get what I have experienced as well. Is great connecting. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Come back again, Teresa. It was nice to have you here. Thanks for coming. It's like people have the same thing with weed. Weed can also be, like marijuana, can also be a good ally, but there needs to be respect. If you start using it every day and abusing it, it starts to become like an attached girlfriend that becomes jealous of you when you don't give her attention. So I've been there. Weed was one of my biggest addictions, after alcohol, after cigarettes. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope that was helpful in some form or fashion. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I do daily videos, daily live sessions on the Insight Timer app. If you go to the link in the description or the link up above here, you can join our Monday to Friday Q&A sessions on the Insight Timer app. It is completely free. We talk about holistic healing, psychotherapy, emotional health, mental health, the human design system,
and energy work, aura and biofield. If you're having anxiety, depression, relationship problems, energy blockages, if you would like to know more about the human design system, come join us and become part of a huge, beautiful, supportive community of like-minded individuals. Join my consciousness bubble and come into this cycle of abundance with me. If you are new to human design, make sure to click the link in the description to go to my website where I have put my ebook called Initiation into Human Design, How to Get Started. It is a guide for people who are new to human design, who would like to learn more but don't know where to start. It's a step-by-step program, completely free for you to download. The website is called icreatelines.com. You can also find it in the description or by clicking the link somewhere in the edges of this video. I want to thank you for listening, for taking this time to spread awareness for yourself, for your health. I'm a holistic therapist, holistic practitioner, human design coach, and a psychotherapist. If you would like one-on-one private sessions, therapy sessions with me, you can also find them on my website. I would like to wish everyone peace, health, and abundance, and I will see you either in the next video or on my live sessions on Insight Timer. Peace, health, and abundance.